When you're going through a divorce, even if it's amicable, it is important to have an experienced advocate in your corner. Here in Chicago, attorney Jeffery Leving has made a career fighting for the rights of fathers. Tanya recently sat down with Jeffery to talk about his books and advice for dads. Check it out.
I was licensed in 1979, but I didn't really start focusing in this area until about 1981, when I started experiencing significant difficulties and gender bias fathers were experiencing in court. And it was very alarming to me, because the best parent is both parents, and I really think that fathers needed to be involved in positive relationships with their children.
And your work has also led you to helping with legislation here in the state and changing the climate for fathers as they go into court.
Yes, I've co-authored laws that are important to me in the state of Illinois. I co-authored the first, what I consider, real joint custody law in the state of Illinois that was signed into law back in, I hate to give you the year, it was a long time ago, but 1986.
And looking at 1986, and here we are in 2021, have things changed for fathers as they head into court and try to get custody, or at least some type of parental rights as far as their children are concerned?
Absolutely. We're still battling gender bias discrimination, but things have changed for the better. There are many fathers I've been able to help now that I probably would have struggled to help 40 years ago because of the way the legal system has changed.
And the awareness that you have actually brought to the situation.
Yes.
All right. So you've written some books here. And what do you teach in these books? What information are you giving people when they read your books?
Every book is different. My first book, Father's Rights, is more emotional. It has a lot of passion in it. Divorce Wars is a bit different. It focuses more on divorce. And my most current book, How to Be a Good Divorce Dad, is more focused on reconciling, mediation, and if that doesn't work, litigation. I'm very proud of that book because President Obama endorsed it, Cardinal Francis George endorsed it, and the House of Representatives issued a joint resolution concerning actually all the books. But I'm very proud of my most recent one, but they're all a bit different. The
importance of fathers in children's lives. But your fight is not against the mother. It's
right.
Just for the father. Can you explain that?
I believe the best parent is both parents. I believe fathers are entitled to rights, children are entitled to rights, and mothers are entitled to rights. But the issue is the discrimination in custody-related cases and child welfare issues. The real victim, unfortunately, has been the child, based on the father fighting for rights that often he can't get.
What advice would you give to a father out there who may be in a situation that needs help?
Never give up hope. As my friend Reverend Jesse Jackson has said, keep hope alive. Don't give up hope, because if you give up hope and your child is in a situation where his or her life is hanging in the balance, that child may lose the only person that can save him or her. So that's important. You can never, ever give up hope.
All right, for more information, you can call the number on your screen or go to dadsrights.com.